Hello and welcome to Wednesday, the day of Wednesdays. It is currently 5:21 in the evening right now, and yesterday I said I wanted to reinstall my Arch Linux installation, and that's what I did today. So if I just quickly press enter, we'll see 2, 1. We'll see the boot process go live. Hopefully, you'll see it on one of these monitors. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Well, oh well. There we go. That should not be happening. I disabled that. Anyway, um, yeah, it's been quite a bit of a adventure getting this working. I say that again, and it was actually pretty easy. The Arch Linux ISO comes with a very easy. Just let me fix that real quick. This is not good video production, by the way. Startup and shutdown, and the login screen. We disabled login screen, so we don't need to worry about that. Uh, you know, I'll deal with it in a bit. But I really want to fix it now, though. I really want to fix it now. Splash screen. There it is. None. Apply. Oh, because I reapplied the theme after. Yep. So if I just quickly restart. Anyway, I need to. I need to actually select this as boot drive because Windows is still my default. Anyway, Arch Linux comes with a tool called Arch Install that you can just run straight out of the gate, and it'll work just fine. Work does pretty much all you need automatically, and I used it before, but I figured let me go with the defaults. This is there we go. See how much faster that was. Doing good. Um, yeah, it's. I feel like it's a better experience. I did everything with instead of the grub bootloader, I went with system D boot or something like that. And you know, I feel like just going with the defaults, using knowing everything like what to use to get it working. All of that led me on the right path. So now we've got a brand new, clean and shiny system with things that just work the first time uh, we want them to. So just one click, and everything just worked completely fine. And I love it. We can thank what can we thank for that? We can thank good old we can thank good old Flatpak. And Flatpak, it says the feature application distribution right on the site, and it kind of is. I don't want to dive into this too much, but I'll briefly explain it. When you install a program on Windows or Mac or Linux, pretty much, what you're doing is you're giving that application full access to your computer. You're letting it access everything in the computer that it needs, like even things that you don't want it to access. You're putting on the file system. You're like, hey, do whatever the hell you want. It's not the greatest philosophy. Flatpak, however, is kind of how do I explain this? Like Docker. It's basically Docker, but for your uh, Linux installation as opposed to just like your server. Docker is okay. So let's explain containers. Let's do that. Containers are basically what if we and this is people will fight you on this, even though it's the best explanation. What if we ran this application in a somewhat virtual machine, meaning that we only gave the application access to what it needed. So like a processor thread, if it needs a file, we'll like only wait until it needs that file. We'll wait, put that application into uh, a container, which allows us to run flawlessly because it just needs to be. It doesn't matter what underlying operating system you're running it on. The developer programmed it to work in this specific condition, and we're giving it that specific condition. Sure, it can take advantage of like things like better GPU, better CPU, but we're telling you this is the bare bones. Actually, no, it's not bare bones. This is the full installation. All you need to do, all the system needs to do, is provide the hardware. The hardware being CPU, GPU, and whatever sound, whatever you want. And we get it working. It's just simple. It's like the fullest documentation. It's where we go. Getting started. That's not where we want to go. Where's the installation? We'll find the installation somewhere. Get set up right here. It's simple. So I'm on Arch. All we do is like one command, install Flatpak, and then from there we can just browse wherever. So if we go to the uh, repository, popular app, Firefox. This is the only one that I did not install with Flatpak because I feel like it's kind of. I probably should. Let's go ahead and do that. So, if I do this, what happens? Install. Will it redo my... I don't know. Something happened. What if I uninstall it? We're still here. That's good. Anyway, I've rambled long enough about this. Let's talk more about... Well, yeah, we finally got pretty much everything shifted over to Windows, and that's shifted over to Linux, and that's really, really good. We'll be able to do a whole bunch of stuff. Well, pretty much everything that I was able to do on Windows, we'll be able to do on Linux, except one thing. And if you've been watching for the past couple of days, you know what that is. That would be edit videos. I can do everything except edit videos, and there's only one way to fix that, and that's by switching over to either KDN Live or Blackmagic's DaVinci Resolve. And seeing the way it's going currently, I don't think we'll be working with KDN Live just because we're having an issue where whenever I import footage, it loses some color information, meaning that the image looks either washed out or flatter. And I put in too much time to get that working, and I don't think it'll work. I got it to work one time, and it didn't work out. So if that's not fixed by tomorrow, which is when the latest revision of the software is released, then so be it. We'll switch over to a non floss application, but seeing as DaVinci Resolve is literally one of the best in the business, pretty much second to Premiere, I'll accept that. At least it's cross-platform. I also talked about the other day how I watched Ghost and Dollface. Both of those are good shows. The UK version of Ghost we already talked about briefly, and Dollface is a show starring Kat Dennings about just women and life in general, and it's a fun show. I hope they're going to make a season 3. It was a good ending for season 2, I say, but there's always room for more. It's just a show about friends that, friends, life, and drama. Nothing too harsh, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm glad I committed to watching more shows this year. I haven't watched a movie in a bit, so I'll probably add that to the list. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that, and hopefully we'll see where that goes. Tomorrow I said we're gonna be testing out KDN Live, and if that doesn't work, then I'll probably install DaVinci Resolve on my Windows machine. Well, on my Windows installation, rather. So we'll see where that goes. And hopefully the transition won't be too hard. I know the UI for DaVinci Resolve is a bit harder to understand, but it's not as beginner friendly as something like Vegas or even KDN Live. But it's the right step, and I think I'm pretty much committed to switching over to DaVinci Resolve at the moment, so we'll see where we end up with that. For now, I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. Thank you all for watching this mess of a vlog, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.